Today we landed on the project of these nautical sculptures. We will be building a set of 3 and let's get right into it. So first things first, we're going to take a rough piece of 4x4. We're going to do one piece at 15 inches, one piece at 12, and one piece at 9. So we're going to mark our 15 here. Now we measure our 12. Now we measure our 9. And then we got our 3 pieces. So now we're trying to make the pencil tipped top. And the problem with that is that the miter saw only cuts up to, 45, 50 degrees. So we need an angle that's sharper. So I came up with this little way for me to be able to make this happen. We're just going to take this 1x4 and we're just going to put it so it's right under the blade. I'm just going to clamp it down onto the fence. So now this is there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this scrap piece of 2x10 and I got a 2x3 here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this onto this piece of 2x10. So let me grip my drill. I'll do a little bit of pre-drill in here just so it doesn't crack. All this is a place for a clamp to grab. What the heck? I may have drilled a little too deep. There. So we're set at 0. We're just gonna cut straight down here this 1x. So now we're gonna put this here. We wanna have a 2-inch gap right here between these 2 pieces. So line it up to 2 inches. Take our clamp. So now we got our flat edge here, 90 degrees, and that's what we're gonna work off. So now what we can do is we can change our angle to 20 degrees. And there's for sure probably an easier way to do this, but this is how I came up with an idea. So now we'll take our piece, right? This is our 15, I think it's our big one. The big one, we're just gonna hold it. Now we'll flip it. Just make sure you're not pushing forward with the piece, you're just pulling this way towards our block. Rotate it again. There you go. There's our first piece. Now we got to repeat this 2 more times. This is the one that's a little bit more sketchy. That's why. Just make sure you don't cut your clamp. So now we're locked in, and we'll just give it a cut. I'm gonna watch. And then we're just gonna. Oh, I missed. 1, 2, 3. All of our pieces here, but there's big cracks, so we got to fill them all. This was some super poor wood, so I'm just going to fill them with some filler and then let it dry. While everything's drying, we're going to drive, a 3/4 inch hole. I'm eyeballing the center here. There we go. Now, like I said, this is going to get painted, so we're just going to do a quick little pass of the sander. I'll just do it with a primer. I'll hit it with a second coat. So the white is all dry now. We have some blue and some teal. We're going to make a couple designs, different designs on each one of these pieces. So for the small one, I'm actually thinking it's going to be just there we go. I'm just going to cover a little bit for the overspray. I'm just going to cover a little bit. So this one is going to be that color. This one's going to have the same concept, a little bit higher. No, just the middle. We'll do just the middle. So we'll do it here. Okay, and then for the last one, I'm going to do a band there. So other than using all this tape, a template probably would have been a little bit easier of some sort and just put it on, spray, but you know, that might be difficult to use as well. So let's see how this turns out. I'm just going to get a piece of magazine or something here. Put that on there. So we'll get this vector box to protect us from some of the overspray. So I'm going to remove these two out of the way. It's a lighter color, so if we get a little bit over, we're going to be fine. Let's just see. There we go. Oh no, I'm starting here. See, I got a little bit of spray, but not too concerned. So while that one dries, we'll just take it away. We'll grab this one. This is all going to be teal. I say teal. Aqua. Just realized I'm putting it down in some older paint, so let's just stand it up. This one is all done, and we'll do a second coat on it in a second. We'll just get the third one. Oh, the third one actually is just going to be the other color. So we can do the other color right now live. At least we can get a coat on it. So here we're going to do just blue. I have no idea what this blue even looks like because I don't have the cap on it anymore, but I know it's blue. All right, let's see. Oh, there we go. So this one still has work to do on it. But this one, for example, we can take off the paint, the tape, and get an idea of what it looks like. There we go. And there's number two. So all that's left now is when the aqua dries to put the dark blue in the middle. We're gonna test our luck here, and we're gonna just cover the bottom one. We'll try to shoot down. Hopefully we don't hit the top aqua here. Which I already did, because I'm very bad. So next time, do the bottom, then put it here, do the top, then put it here, and do that one. That would be the genius way to do it. We figure it out as we go. So I'll repaint the top one here. I'm not even going to bother. We'll do two coats. on the middle section, and then we'll do one pass over on the top. We'll be all good to go. And use a glove. Clearly I'm painting my finger. I'm gonna let this dry and hit it with a second coat. There we go. We'll just do top off the aqua to cover all of our mistakes. Sweet. Got to give it the sand. We're going to sand all the corners, all the sharp edges, take away some of the paint, give it a little bit of a washed up feel. And then we're going to pass a rope through the top, and then they're going to be ready to post. We'll just do a simple overhand knot and go over. You can do it like you were to tie a balloon or something. Around, just back through. We'll grab all that, pull it tight, and now we got ourselves, there you go, something cool. There we go. And there you have it. So we're not going to list them individually. We'll sell them as a set here, and we'll list it at $50. So it has been 1 week, and we sold one set at the $50 that we were asking for, which is fantastic. Hopefully within the next couple weeks, we'll sell additional sets, so it'll help offset the cost of all the spray paint cans, because that's getting more and more expensive. You know, almost $10 a can Canadian. So you get the 3 cans, the white, the 2 color of blues, and now you're at $30 plus the wood. You know, you're selling for $50. You're not making any money, but the wood and the cans are good for additional sets. So you'd have to sell more than one. And right now I've only sold one, so I've just covered the cost of basically the materials. So hopefully within the next couple weeks, we'll sell a couple more sets. As always on this channel, if you're looking for some new fun projects to build and trying to see if you can make some money from them, check these videos out right here up top. Up top, up top.